Welcome. Now let's get it. The OKC Thunder then tied up the NBA Finals with a 123-107 win. A lot went on in this game. In my opinion, the first team to win multiple games in a row will win this series. Right now, how it's looking, OKC done put themselves back in the driver's seat in this one. In the last game, SGA came out looking to get his, shooting the ball a lot. I actually called him a ball hog in that first game because it looked like he didn't care about his teammates. He was going to get him. He wanted to show the world, I'm the MVP, and I'm about to go do this. You know? They lost that game. We all seen the Pacers made a heroic comeback. HAILBURTON hit the game-winning shot. So we know in game 2, if SGA came out with that same mentality that he was going to go get him, the Indiana Pacers had a good chance of beating him again. But he didn't do that. Like all great players, they're smart. They're going to adjust. And he came into game 2 with the mentality, it ain't just about me. I didn't win the MVP trophy just chucking shots. My team was a major part of that. And he came out and he looked for his teammates in this one. That was the difference in the game. You know? SGA though, that dude been balling, man. In the playoffs so far, 33 points per game, 7 assists to go with 2 steals. The guy's shooting 50% from the field, 40% from three-point range. He's not really a three-point shooter like that. But when you're great, most greats, they ain't got too many weaknesses in their game, man. 87% from the free throw line, a 61 true shooting. And when he's on the court, man, the man's a plus 83. He's special, folks. He got to the free throw line 12 times in this one. When he get into that line, it's no way you could beat him. You know, the Indiana Pacers have continued to play him one-on-one. I think we came to a point now, you can't play SGA one-on-one. They're going to have to double, blitz him. They're going to have to show him something else other than single coverage because he's cooking it. Not only is he cooking that defense, he's doing it efficiently. That's unbeatable if you know what you're doing. OKC got it right now. Shea know what he's doing. This guy gets to his spot every time, and it looked like it'd be easy. Even when they contested, he still elevate like it ain't nothing. You gotta bring the double. You gotta treat him like teams used to guard Harden and Stephen Curry. When he near that three-point line, double him. I don't care if the other guys knock down every shot. They gonna have to do that consistently to beat us. Aaron Wiggins came off the bench with 18 points. I think he just scored 10 points in the whole playoffs, man. That's a team. Aaron Wiggins, man. 18 points, 5 3-pointers. He was clutch. But you got to bring that double early. You can't just bring it, though. You got to stunt that double at times. Give him different looks. They giving SGA the same look every time down, and it's easy. It's easy, man. J-Dub, he's solid most games. He's a little inconsistent for me, but he had 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Shea, 34 points. He getting that a game, man. 8 assists and to go with 5 rebounds. They got to take something away. You can't let him go get 7 assists with his 34. If he gonna go get his 34, his assists got to be under 5. You know what I'm saying? The Pacers not taking nothing away. You feel me? Wallace only had 4 points, 3 rebounds. Lou Dort, after having that big game in game 1, only had 3 points and 2 rebounds in this one. Chet Holmgren finally woke up and realized that he's a nice player in this league. And when he play ball, he's a factor. He came out with that it factor. He wasn't going to be denied in this one. 15 points to go with 6 rebounds. He knocked down a couple shots. I think he had a block. You know, he was a factor out there. Alex Caruso. I don't know what much can I say about this guy. He been their second best player in the playoffs, in my opinion. 20 points to go with Aaron Wiggins 18. Combined, them boys made 9 threes, man. 9 threes combined. That's production coming off that bench. Their points probably outdid the Pacers' whole bench. You know what I'm saying? Ihart, he had 3 points, 8 rebounds. They only need him to rebound, though. You know, his points took a hit in this one because the Chet balled out. This game was over from the start, though. You know, the Thunder took control when they went on like that 17-2 run, and it was over. They never looked back. They just balled out. They had 13 turnovers in this game. 42 points in the paint. They won that right there. Man, hell with all that. The Thunder beat the Pacers in every statistical category except for assists. They were dominant, man. They bought that Thunder in this one. They shot 39% from 3, 48% from the field, 88% from the free throw line. If a team shooting that good, you might as well go home. You got no chance at beating a team shooting like that at home. They had 25 assists, 2 behind them with that. This was a master performance by the OKC Thunder, man. They balled out. Now let's talk about the Indiana Pacers. Before I can call Tyrese Halliburton a superstar, he has to be more consistent. Taking 7 shots going into halftime, it ain't gonna cut it, man. One time I looked at the scoreboard, dude had 3 points, man. I think we was almost in the third quarter. It ain't gonna cut it. You can't just sit back and try to preserve your energy for the end of the game. It ain't gonna work. You're putting your team in a hole. Pascal Siakam, he was awful. 3 for 10. 15 points, I think. He got to be better too, man. If they want a chance, you got to be better. With J-Dub dropping 19, 20 a game, Siakam got to get above that. You feel me? Because they ain't got nobody that could really go match Shea 30 points like that. Siakam ain't gonna go get you no 30 on the regular. He got to at least have around 24, 25. And other role players must knock down shots. Pascal Siakam had 15.7 rebounds, 4 assists. It's not enough. If you gonna only score 15 points, you gotta go get me double-digit rebounds. Aaron Nesmith, he was solid. 14 points, knocked down a couple threes, 4 rebounds. Miles Turner, he been steady the whole playoffs. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Andrew Nembhard, he been playing Shea one-on-one. He been getting cooked. He got to show me more production. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He got to show me more than that, man. TJ McConnell, he came in the game and do what he do. 11 points, 6 assists to go with 3 rebounds. Ben Shepherd only had 3 points. Ben Mathurin was nice. 14 points off that bench. But this game came down to Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's not aggressive enough. He's not really looking to pass that ball how he was passing it against New York. You know what I'm saying? He letting OKC Thunder guard him however they want to. Like when I was watching the game, it was a couple times in the game, if Tyrese Halliburton would have been aggressive, you know what I'm saying, and like really got them boys in the flow of the game, it could have been a closer game and they could have gave themselves a chance. He tried to chill and wait. You know, he scored, 17 points in this one? He had a bigger impact in the last one when he only scored 14. You know what I'm saying? As a team, they shot 35% from 3. They got to up that. 73% from the free throw line, that ain't going to cut it at all. If you want a chance to beat the Thunder, you got to shoot at least 78, 79, 80% from the line or higher. 35 rebounds. They need to pound that glass a lot more too. Miles Turner need to hit that glass a lot more with Siakam. 15 turnovers. They should have only had like 10 because a couple of them turnovers was unforced. Them being jittery. Just the second game, man. All them nerves should be out the window. You can't be starting the game, turning the ball over. You know? Putting yourself in the hole. OKC Thunder is too great of a team. You know? The Pacers had 34 points in the paint. That ain't enough either because the Thunder had 42. It ain't enough. HAILBURTON, he need to stop shooting them threes and being conservative. He need to attack. Go in there and try to finish. Get hit. Go to the line. He got to show some toughness. I see too much finesse out there right now. You know what I'm saying? They're wearing him down. Just look at his face. That tells it all, man. Look at SGA face, man. SGA looking to kill. You know what I'm saying? HAILBURTON looking like, man, I don't know what I could do. No, you got to find a way to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? The MVP just put his foot on your neck. How you going to respond, man? How will you respond? How will Indiana respond in game 3? You know? Because this thing is tied, man. It's back 0-0. The first 1 to 3 wins going to win this. That's how they should be looking at it, man. Real talk. One more point I want to make. Alex Caruso and Lou Dort be fouling Siakam and the rest of them players. And they don't be calling them fouls. Yeah, they play great defense, but they be fouling them boys a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? If the referees would really pay attention to that, you know, and call the fouls on them boys, I think Indiana really have a chance because they be fouling them. You know what I'm saying? They call them sometime. I think Caruso had 4 or 5 in this one. Caruso should have been fouled out. You know what I'm saying? This Sports 7 TV. I'm going to holler at y'all, man.